On this day, a year ago, I was nervously off-boarding on the airline from Goal Airlines to meet my beloved for the first time. And that was just a year ago, on the day between Epiphany and on the day right after Epiphany. I was nervous. There were a lot of people that didn't look like me, and which is nothing. There's nothing wrong with that, but culturally we were a lot different. It was just, I definitely stuck out like a sore thumb on the airline, but luckily Naya had a wonderful arrangement for me in regards to the bus service at the airline. So at around this time last year, I was anxiously awaiting the first arrival of my love. And as we were going there, I was looking around, noticing all the graffiti, and there was a different smell in the air. It was almost like a metallic smell. And the bus tour guide, was talking to me in broken English about, how Brazil is the most eastern side of the sunrise. And as he was saying that, we pulled into the Airbnb that we went to, that me and Naya were going to stay at, and nervous because we ended up not having the right address. Maybe it was kind of like, is this the right place? And I had no idea how to communicate at that point, because I was just in many ways just kind of culture shocked, but still anxious to meet the person that I'd been talking to for a few years. And and it's almost like a movie. Like as she, they called the room, and she was there all day. And she came out, and she was like, basically like a movie. Like the sun rose, and out she came in this beautiful blue dress, like a goddess, like an angel, to greet me in my arrival. And she was very kind, benevolent, and it was around this time, 4 o'clock in the morning in Brazil's time, just as the sun was first rising in the Americas, where I met my first love. Welcome to Petey Aprendendo Português. It's the Petey. This could be a snippet of an autobiography in the future, but I just wanted to share that epic story with you guys. It's been a year since I met Naya, and since I met Naya in person, and it's been quite a year. All things considered. I'll probably need to edit some of the things that I said. I didn't really rehearse anything earlier about meeting Naya the first time, but it's coming from the heart, and I'll probably put in more flowery language to have it more cinematic in that sense. But anywho, since I embarked on this Duolingo journey, it was all for that intent, to meet my love for the first time, and to hopefully have some sort of a relationship with her. If it didn't work out with her, which I thought that was going to happen up until this time last year, I would have had a different strategy, and would have had to change gears very abruptly, but I'm glad things have stayed course with all the headache and heartache and all that stuff with having a long distance thing. It's good to know that I don't have to worry anymore. So that's why I'm continuing this show, this channel, and every time I do Duolingo, it's often a reminder that, hey, you're in a commitment, not only with Duolingo but with a beautiful Brazilian woman that has really that has my best interests and her best interests, and and also of my family's best interests in mind always. And I'm humbled to know that there are people out there that are just like that, and I'm lucky to have get one to like me, so to speak. So welcome to this special episode of Petey Aprendendo Português. Yesterday we were on to day 856, and since we are on the between stages of the 2 days, we are now looking at 857. It's now grayed. The flame will still be alive, but just not ignited right now. But anywho, I'm done ranting right now, and done with the monologuing part of this segment. Let's do a quick lesson to just get things together. So, and I wanted to say something else. And between the end of Christmas, on the day of Epiphany, do we then find a new path and a new beginning towards our journey of life? How symbolic is that? Let's do it. Okay. It's been a long time of me not wearing a Santa hat. So let's start a new beginning here. We're doing the path. Unfortunately, we have to do the path. But there's no harm, no foul, I don't know what we should do for practice, but because we're in 4th place and we've got a day left. But let's do something maybe special. Super special. I'm trying to think, what else? Personalized practice. Let's do a story time maybe. I wish I could look up the roster of the story times, because now everything's all jumbled. Junior's choice. Like, I have oh my god. It's like they dumbed it down in a way. Oh, we just made it into 5th place. Cheetah photo. A new sport. Lucy and the dinosaurs. Where's my key? The monkeys. That is not art. Oh man, I can't find the story times. It's making it less special in a way. The diary. Oscar's flowers. Always late. I don't work today. Which, that would be great if Naya had many days like that. An interesting conversation. Very dangerous. Naya gets really drawing in the park. The homework. Maybe I'll do I'm not working today, because Naya didn't work yesterday. I swear to God, if this relationship doesn't work out, I'm gonna be like obsessed. Let's do not this one. This one. Junior's birthday? No. This one. I don't work today. Naya sent that to me recently. So I think I'll do this one. And it kind of paints what our relationship is like. Like just her and I, like our dynamics.
Hoje eu não trabalho.
Hoje eu não trabalho.
Vikram está na cozinha.
Vikram is in the kitchen.
Sua esposa Priti chega.
Like me. His wife, Preeti, arrives.
Bom dia, Vikram.
Good day, Vikram.
Priti, por que você está em casa? Hoje é terça-feira.
Preeti, why are you at home? Today is terça-feira. Is that Thursday? Tuesday. I get those two mixed up. Oh, because it's the third day of the week. Segunda-feira is Monday. Domingo is the first day of the week, technically.
Hoje eu não trabalho. É meu dia de folga.
Today I don't work. It's my day off. Dia de folga is day off. Okay. Good to know. She took the day off. Yep.
Estou muito feliz. Eu quero fazer muita coisa.
I am with many happy. I want to do many things. This is so much like Naya. And she's got big hoop earrings like that and wears lipstick like that too. She really gets dolled up.
Priti vai ao parque.
Preeti goes to the park.
Depois ela vai ao museu.
After she goes to the museum. Naya does this so much. She wants to fill up her life with every activity whatsoever.
Quando Priti chega em casa, ela lê um livro no seu jardim.
When Preeti arrives at home, she reads a book in her garden.
Oi, Priti,
In the
tudo
garden.
bem?
In the garden. Alright. Reads a book in her garden. Okay. Wouldn't it be Vikram's garden? Because he does all the tending to it and all that? Oi, Preeti, everything fine?
Sim, vou fazer
Yes, vou fazer. I will make dinner.
o jantar.
See Wonder Woman over here.
Jantar? São 2 da tarde?
Dinner. It's only 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Yeah. So it's already 2 da tarde. Oh, it's like 2 o'clock afternoon. 2 of the afternoon. I'm trying to translate this better.
É muito cedo. O que mais posso fazer?
It is very early. What else can I do? Poor Preeti, it's quite early and she doesn't know what to do with herself. See, on one hand, I mean, these are like extremes of characters are just extremes of how like the human experience actually is, but like I catch Naya being like this sometimes where like she wants to fill up her time constantly with stuff.
Por que você não senta e relaxa?
Why don't you sit and relax?
Priti senta por 1 minuto.
Preeti sits for a minute.
Eu não gosto de relaxar. Vou trabalhar.
I don't like to relax. I will work. Why did Preeti decide to go to work after all? She remembers she had a lot to do. She didn't want to make dinner. She gets bored when she relaxes. Oh, man. Wish I had that negative trait, you know? Alright, well, let's finish up with the matchy matches. Reads, Le Parque. Parque está today, hoje, at home, em casa. That's great. Boom, bam. We got 45 from our daily goal. Wow, we've got 45 left from our daily goal, but that's not important. What is important is this fabulous day of, boom, 857 on the daily streak, keeping the flame going, keeping it alive. And very thankful for everybody here that's supported me so far, so please, por favor, subscribe so I can have money for my minha mulher. Oh, it's getting glitchy. I've got way too many tabs open, that's why. And there we go. Finished off the week. And I'll give that a screenshot because I'm a cheesy bastard. And I'll actually post that to Instagram. That'll be good. And let's look at that flame. Look at how good we're doing. I'm kind of amazed that I made it this far. My uncle always talks about that, and he always says something like, "You're so determined." Like he always told me that I was so determined towards anything that I put my mind to, I could just do it. Like I do the hell out of it, or do my best. And quite honestly, I think at 5 XP, I don't think I'm gonna go any further down. Yeah, I could even end it there with only 5 XP, or 10 XP, that is. I guess it is 10 XP. You lose points for getting things wrong on repeats. That's crazy. But maybe I'll be a good boy, Because it's a special day. You know what? Let's continue everything on the legendary roundup. And maybe we'll do a couple levels here. Who knows? But let's try to get 5 out of 8 for the Unit 6 Legendary Trophy. Let's titanize this unit for now. Nos comemos y... We drink and we bebemos. We drink. Você come peixe? You could probably do 2 comes peixe. Os cavalos comem. The horses eat. Você come uma massa. Eles bebem cerveja. They drink beer. Nós estamos meninos. Wouldn't it be nós somos? Yes. Okay. Eles não comem porco. They do not eat pork. Eles bebemos. Oh, bebem. Yeah, there we go. Os cavalos são animais. The horses are animals. Nós somos meninas. We are girls. Eu tenho uma casa nova. I have a new house. O cachorro tem uma bola nova. Eles leem livro. Or leem. Okay. Nós comemos chocolate. We eat chocolate. Eles leem. They read. Menino e uma menina comem. A boy and a girl eat. Eles não bebem chá. This is very easy. Eles leem livro. And that's for the win. That was the only one we got wrong there. And just like that, we reached our daily goal. And we earned 2 lingots for that, so that's well earned and well deserved. And we're at 6 out of 8 to go. We've only got a couple left. That bumped us back into 4th place, so I think that's enough for today. It's way past my bedtime. I think the Wi-Fi here resets around 3 a.m. And so I think it's time for me to say goodbye for tonight, or for today. And I get sentimental about days like this, 850 7 days on the daily streak. I never thought that I'd get this far. And now it gives me a lot of hope in life. And all of you guys who comment and say hello give me a lot of hope in life too. So don't stop commenting. It's not even just for the YouTube street cred or social media online influencer bullshit street cred. It's just because I like talking to you, and it helps me keep going, and it keeps me tied to something. For years, I've been struggling with depression and existentialism, and it's good to know that I can latch myself onto something that is a bit more stable. It started with just playing and having fun and enjoying myself, and I hope to continue that, and I hope that Duolingo provides that type of a platform for me and also you guys too. I'm not a big community junkie. I just like talking to individuals, so if you're an individual, come talk to me, and we'll come together and have a good conversation on, learning Portuguese or learning whatever language you like, because it's always good to have a friend. I wish I were in Brazil now. I said to my fiance that I'd be there to celebrate our 1-year anniversary as a couple for the first time, but a lot of things have been running into each other with the paperwork and the K1 visa, and it's just more why. And my sister's radiation's going to be done in just 3 days actually. Today's the 7th of January, and on the 10th of January she does her last day of radiation. So kudos to my sister Giulia. She's raised almost I forget how much, almost $4,000 to help fund her fertility. It's nowhere near enough, but I'm happy that she has people around her that can help her and love her and all that good stuff, and to pay for her fertility so that maybe one day she could have kids and I can be an uncle, because I'd like to think that I'd be a pretty cool uncle. Don't you? I don't know. I don't know if I'm boasting too much, but and I hope my sister finds somebody just like I did. It was a rough year for her. She met a guy in the UK that won't be named, but he broke her heart, and then a month later she was diagnosed with cancer. That's what happened to her last year. But for me, it was such an epic story of, doing my Duolingos for 2 years, doing my Duolingos for almost over a year or something like that, and then meeting my love for the first time and really hitting things off and having this loyalty and mutualism between us two. I just wish my sister had the same, and I wish she didn't get cancer. But she's gonna come out of this strong. And same thing with me and Naya for being away from each other for so long. It doesn't. Every time I left Brazil, it was because there was something tying me to home. I had to be there for my older sister and make sure that she was okay. But I had to leave my wife in this dangerous country that she's afraid to go on the bus station every time she goes to work. So it's been an awesome year. It's been a fun year, but it also had its dire senses and consequences, and allocation of time had to be split. It's just a very torn year. So I don't know. I'm happy that Naya and I got to meet and got to get to know each other. I just wish it happened in like 10 years ago or something like that. Or I don't know, maybe at least 5 years ago. Of course, I wasn't in the same mindset as I am now. So I guess it kind of balances out and checks out. Oof. I just did a yoga routine a couple hours ago and feel all zenned out. I wanted to, just talk to you guys and all. Even though this might not have any reach to anybody. I'm just happy that Naya and I got to meet, and that we got to be a couple, and that we could still be a couple, and that we could still love each other. And I hope that we could get her here safe in America, land of the free, god damn it, and that we could save my sister's life and secure fertility for her after she's done with all this stupid cancer shit. It's just nothing lines up so perfectly. But, you gotta take the good with the bad, I suppose. I love you all. There's a lot of Duolingo that I feel like if I geared this energy towards music, I'd be a rock star at this point. But, maybe someday I can come back to that. But for now, I'm gonna do some little ditties every like 888 days or day 900 and all that stuff. And that might just be my only musical thing that I ever do. But I hope someday that I can, really do the thing that I sought out to do initially. Anywho, I'm bad with goodbyes sometimes. So I'll just leave it at this, the sun's rising in Brazil of last year and of this year. And whenever you guys look out into the sunrise, just think of hope and that things are going to be okay. Like all the paranoia that you have or insecurity that you have, just look out into the sunrise and see, and you'll see that, like, after looking into, I guess introspectively, after looking into yourself, you realize it all shakes out. Even if even if it's a big asteroid hurtling towards us, it'll be okay. What's going to happen when we die? Do we reincarnate into, Venetian society or something? We go to Venus. There's actually a secret society there or something, or we become Martians, aeons in the future. Will we remember in our old lives in the Akashic records? I sure hope so. I pray for that every day because I miss my bunny to this day. I miss my dog, Honey, from 2008. And just any person that I feel like I've betrayed in this life, or any person that's betrayed me, I don't know, there's just that weight of, I don't know if it's guilt or if it's just how life goes, and heartbreak, and anywho, trying to make it all positive and stuff, but just I think of all the people I've met and all the things I've done and all the people that ended up not wanting to be my friend, and it does get kind of sad, but we could at least remember the plot points in our lives like this and of last year at this time, and really acknowledge that, I can proudly say I was fully present in that moment. I'm making this way bigger than it is, because 1,000 years from now, this recording might just be gone forever. Or maybe it'll be on some supercomputer that we could all have access to, and all this infinite knowledge and wisdom this could just be a small fragment of all of that. I don't know. I don't know how the hive mind technology will go in the future, but it is very perplexing. These are the thoughts I have at 4 o'clock in the morning. And some say it's not healthy. I beg to differ. But if you enjoy this late night rambling of what could be's or what could have been, or all these permutations, all these potentials, I definitely like to talk more. But until then, I think I should sign off for now. Te amo, Nayara. I love you so much. Anytime I do Duolingo, it's been because you suggested it a couple years ago. I feel like in a way I lost myself through this whole journey and all this whole intellectual juggernaut of this intellectual gauntlet of doing Duolingos just a little bit every day. I haven't driven myself crazy yet. Maybe someday I will. But until then, we made it to 857 days. And God damn it, if Naya doesn't want to be in a relationship with me at all after proposing to her and all that stuff, then I'll keep doing it. I don't know. I just feel like this thing has tied me to her, and in a weird way we've been so close because I do it obsessively every day. Is there something wrong with me? I ask my therapist that every time, and she says I'm just sensitive and that I have ADHD. I don't think it's anything other than that. There are some people who are creatures of habit, and I'm one of them. But man, I'm going to bed. That's enough for today, and enough of the rambling. I spent more time rambling than I did the whole lesson itself. So I'm definitely making it bigger than it actually is. And also another fun fact, I wore this same outfit, this same hoodie, when I was coming to Brazil. I think I took it off when I went to Sao Paulo, but I think I still had it with me to sleep in, because this is very comfy and it's not very hot. It's just very cool. And yeah, that's it. Around this time, the sun was rising. Saw my wife to be. It's like a movie. The salty sea air, the wind blowing, and a beautiful blue dress. It's so poetic. It's so poetic. Anywho. Obrigado por assistir. Boa noite. E bom dia. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao for now. And to new beginnings on the new pathway. I hope you guys had a happy Christmas, a Merry Christmas, Feliz Natal, and officially Christmas is over, and that we can start a new beginning together on the new Duolingo path, and being off the market in the dating world. So I'll see you guys next time. I'm bad with goodbyes. I'm gonna do the outro. I'll see you guys again. And take care of yourselves, alright? To a new and wonderful year. And don't give up on anything that you set your heart out to. Even if sometimes it sucks. Just do a little bit. Just do a little bit. Alright. Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao for now, that is. Okay. Take care.